Welcome to our Press TV. My name is Isaac, and thank you for joining me. I want to make my pick for the EPL. So now we're going to England for the EPL best team of the season. I made on the other video. I made comment on my voting of young player of the season, player of the season, and the manager of the season. So right now, I want to give out on my I want to give out my team of the season, and I also think I'll give out my uh, goal of the season also. Right. So as I've mentioned, I think I gave young player of the season to Cole Palmer. I think he had an exceptional season, and I think he'll continue just to wrap up the season on a very high note. He just made an assist on the weekend game against Nottingham Forest to Modric. Wonderful pass from him. And I think I also gave player of the season to Phil Foden, and I think he'll also go very to finish the campaign on a high. And coach of the season I gave out to Mikel Arteta or Unai Emery. So I think that one also will be the case of who's winning the league between Arsenal and Man City. And also I think maybe the FA they'll give out the coach of the season by merit also by winning the league. But I think I'll maintain my statement and my vote on Unai Emery and Mikel Arteta. I think they had exceptional season, and I think they did very well for their team. So I think on my on my team of the season rather, on the goals, man, on the goals, let's forget of the stats and everything else. So I think some of you will disagree with me, but on my number one spot in the team of the season, I'll go with Martinez, Aston Villa. I think he had very exceptional campaign. I think he pulled out saves that that kept the team on the game on the day, and I think he's been exceptional also in a Europa League on a real Europa League campaign, and it's one of those, man. It's somewhere it should go down to the wire. Fairly so, maybe, I don't know, but I'm not really a believer of stats so much. But I think what I see on my eye, that what pleases my eye, is one I could pick from. So I think Martinez has been exceptional and he did very well. And on the on the right hand side, I think also people here will also disagree with me. I'll go with Pedro Porro, Tottenham Hotspur, fullback, right fullback. I think he had an exceptional season. I think he didn't even sit on the bench or just went down on a campaign, maybe reasoning like on injuries or maybe suspension. I think he had a very solid campaign. I think that's why I pick him on my team of the year. And on the centre backs, I think it's obvious, quite obvious. They had a exceptional partnership throughout the year. They've been there consistently, grinding results for Arsenal, and also scoring goals for Arsenal. Also, so I think. Gabriel and Saliba have been the top centre backs this season. I think they did very well. I think there's no other centre backs I think coming close to them on this campaign. They did much better, I think, and I was one of the skeptical one on these two players, but I think they really raised their hand this season and gave Arsenal the good shift, and I gave they really fought for the manager, and I think they understood the objective of the club, and on the left back, I think I'll definitely go with one of the nominees of the young player of the season, Odogi. I think Tottenham Hotspur also think he did exceptional very well. He really ran his campaign very well. He's I think as a player to watch for me. For seasons to come, I think he'll rise to the occasion, not once, but I think, and I hope to really to witness him to be one of those who come out and really become a seasoned campaigner and a top player also. and he really does, appear to me as one of the guys who raised his hands also this season. And coming to midfield, it's midfield. Definitely, I'll go to a player where I think, which not where, which I think he was robbed in nomination of player of the season. I'll definitely go with Rodri, Manchester City. I think he's been exceptional to the team. I think he carried the team. I think they never lost a game when Rodri was playing, and he didn't miss much of the games this campaign. He really grind results for them, and I think the game he really requested a rest. It was maybe a game he missed after they came from uh, a defeat in Santiago Bernabeu, and I think is one player who will raise his hands and fight for the coach and carry the team every time when Manchester City are playing. And I'll definitely go with him on the middle of the park, and I'll partner him with Declan Rice. Exceptional signing for Arsenal. A very exceptional, very good player, very technical player. Can score goals, can defend, can attack. He's been really a good spine to the team. Uh, Also giving the balance to Saliba and Gabriel. So I think he's been a very exceptional one to really pick up for my team, and I think also he really like stepped up this season. So also I'll go again with his captain Michael Odegaard, one of the nominees also for Player of the Season. Um, the proof is in the pudding. He did very well according to me. He really pushed himself this season. He really pounced goals for Arsenal. He really been a skipper that the team really could rely on attack, on defense. He really gave it all for Arsenal this season, and definitely Martin Odegaard is a standout player this season and one of the best midfielders in the season this year. So yeah, definitely that's my midfield. And going forward also, I'm going to Phil Foden, the player of the season according to me. Exceptional talent. There's no need to outsell him or do anything. I think he did very well this season. And again, at the front, I'll go again with Cole Palmer, the best player of the season according to me. Did very well. So it's not a matter of no of trying to pick someone else and trying to compare someone else on that side. I think he raised very well to the occasion, carries Chelsea, and has been Chelsea fan player of the season and a Chelsea player of the season on the awards the team was hosting. So I think he really deserves it. And to top up his performance, I think he should go and get player of the season, and I think uh, they'll do very well and award him that award. And this one, I think I'll think for the maybe part of the season, the game he played, I think he really raised his hand also, and I won't go with Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland for me will just go and get the golden boot, deservedly so. Go home, bye bye. But I'll definitely go for uh, Oli Watkins for me. Did exceptionally very well. 19 goals in the Aston Villa team. He was there as a forefront, banging goals, and really the team could rely on him. And he really like raised his hand, and he's been showing season in season now. And I think the hard work he put those seasons is really paying out on this campaign, and he did very well. So I'll go with him. So it's Martinez at the goals for me. At my back four, obviously Pedro Polo, William Saliba, Gabriel Odogi, middle of the park, Declan Rice, Rodri, Martin Odegaard, and at the front, obviously I went with Cole Palmer, Phil Foden, and Oli Watkins. That's my ultimate uh, team of the season. And goal of the season, definitely, which I think everyone will agree with. And I think everyone won't go and specifically look for another goal, because this goal is an exceptional goal, and I think everyone who's a football fan and appreciate acrobatics and and one of those moments where these goals is seen after so many years. So I'll definitely give it to Manchester United player Garnacho. I think he did like he smashed that one against Everton. So that's my goal of the season also. And thank you for joining me. That was my ultimate team of the season for EPL. Thank you for joining me.